Hey there, boys and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with another video. Yeah, I got went down to the record store today, and I gotta be honest. I sold off my Scarlet box set of Hellraiser 1, 2, 3, and there's a reason. There's a reason why. Because I ordered the Quartet of Torment Hellraiser box set, which is now en route. So I should be getting that in a few days. So really happy about that. So I went ahead and yeah, I sold off the box set and another movie, and I ended up getting some good store credit out of that, and I ended up getting some titles, two of which I'm going to really talk about and go in depth on. But as you can see here, look at what I got here, and all of this, thanks to the store credit and selling off that box set, pretty much all of this I got cost me nothing. So, well, it cost me one Scarlet Letter box or Scarlet box set. So anyway, just real quick, just wanted to show you some things. I have this on Blu-ray. I'm not sure if I showed this in one of my family-friendly Halloween videos yet, but if I haven't, I'm sure I was going to get around to it. Coraline. Got the 4K Steelbook. This is one I had it on Blu-ray for the longest time, and been wanting to upgrade this bad boy, and now I'm glad that I did. There we go. I'm sure other people have shown this one off before. This is a really good movie, and man, oh man, it's like, I gotta be honest, wow, this looks amazing in 4K. I was just looking, I was like, I cannot believe, oh god, I cannot believe how gorgeous these stop motion animation movies look in 4K. Nightmare Before Christmas looked great, and this one does. I'm hoping down the road we can maybe look at stuff like James and the Giant Peach and stuff. Hopefully maybe some of those will get 4K releases. I got this one. I do need to get Paranorman. I used to have that on Blu-ray, but I sold it off. I do need to get the Paranorman 4K. But yeah, glad to finally get Coraline, upgrade to 4K, and man, so happy. So got that. This one here, I know it's a standard edition, but hey, like I said, didn't really cost me anything, so happy to have this one now to the collection. A film by Lamberto Bava. We have A Blade in the Dark. I remember watching this one a while back, and I think I was busy with other stuff, so I don't think I really got too into it. I need to give this a second watch, but holy cow, yeah, this is a 4-disc set. Two 4K discs, two Blu-ray discs, cut of the two different cuts of the movie. Let's see. 4K disc 1 contains the 109-minute extended Italian TV edit of A Blade in the Dark, presented in HDR, newly restored from its 16mm original camera negative, with the following sound options: original Italian mono soundtrack with optional English subtitles. So like I said, I love when they do that. I love when they do these Italian horror films and giallos and thrillers and stuff like that. And one of the things they add is the Italian track, so you watch it in the Italian language. So I love that. Let's see. English dub mono soundtrack, brand new commentary track with The Hysteria Continues, a brand new commentary track with film historian and author Kit Ellinger. Disc 2 contains the 97-minute theatrical cut of Blade in the Dark, presented HDR and newly restored from a 60mm original camera negative, with the following sound options: Italian mono soundtrack, English subtitles, English dub soundtrack. Also included are Blu-ray discs. Blu-ray disc 1 contains the extended TV edit. Let's see, with the bonus features: Don't Go Down the Stairs, an interview with director Lamberto Bava, House, an interview with screenwriter Dardano Sacchetti, Lights in an Empty House, an interview with cinematographer Gian Lorenzo Battaglia, I hope I pronounced that right, The Gothic Slashers of Lamberto Bava, a video essay film by film historian and author Sam Decan, original theatrical trailers in Italian and English. And Blu-ray disc number 2 contains the theatrical edit with the following bonus features: Behind the Blade, an archival interview with Lamberto Bava and Dardano Sacchetti, All the Colors of Giallo, a feature-length documentary exploring Giallo films directed by Federico Cadillo. So yeah. So like I said, unfortunately I missed out on the I did miss out on the limited edition, but hey, it's like you can't get your hand on every limited edition there is. It's like, I mean, yeah, if I had all the money in the world and limited funds and everything else, yeah, probably, but I don't have that, so sometimes I gotta be happy with just a regular edition. So Anyway, better than not having it at all. So these two, real quick, I just want to show these. I got these real quick, and yeah, these two I did pay for. I got these at Bookman's, and this one here, I'm really happy. This has been on my wish list forever. Glad to finally get it off of there. This is the 2018. As you can tell, it needs a new CD case. This is the 2018 soundtrack of Halloween, and it's the extended version, as you can tell by all the track listings on there. So yeah, I got the original, but I found out, oh my God, there's an extended version. I need to get that, and it had been sitting on my wish list forever. So now I finally got it, and like I said, just need a new case for it. The disc is mint, so, but yeah, glad to finally pick that up. And found another copy of The Simpsons. This one is season 4, and the discs are in great shape. And let's see, oh, the other way around. Okay, sorry. So yeah, glad to get this one too. So replace some of my older Simpsons DVDs. You know, it's like some newer copies. So there we go. All right, so now time to get to the real reason we're here. Is we got 2 4K Blu-rays today from Kino Lorber, and we're going to look at and review both of them. And the first one, I know I could have done this in 2 videos. I just figured I'd go ahead and do it as one. I figured, you know, it'd be quick enough. So the first one we're talking about is Cujo. Now There's a New Name for Terror, based on the book by Stephen King, directed by Louis Teague. There we go. Cujo from 1983. And you know, honestly, there we go. And there's the back. Read the bonus features real quick. Special features: 2007 audio commentary by director Louis Teague. The 2013 commentary by director Louis Teague. Audio commentary by Lee Gammon, author of Nope, Nothing Wrong Here, The Making of Cujo. Cujo Revisited, Roundtable with stars Dee Wallace, Danny Pintaro, and Daniel Hugh Kelly with director Louis Teague. Dog Days, The Making of Cujo. Interviews with actress Dee Wallace, composer Charles Bernstein, stuntman Gary Morgan, stunt woman Jean Coulter, casting director Marsha Ross, visual effects artist Kathy Lawrence, special effects designer Robert Clark, and dog trainer Teresa Miller. So there we go. Now here's the thing. I forget which company put out that big kind of like box set Blu-ray of Cujo years back. I'm not sure how that is going to compare to this, to be honest with you. The one I had for years, the anniversary Blu-ray that Lionsgate put out. That was the one that I've been rocking for all these years. So I can't tell you if, like, if you got the the big box set of Cujo from the I don't remember what company it was. So this may not be like, nah, I don't really feel the need to upgrade because I got that. But for me personally, yeah, I felt that this is definitely worth an upgrade. Sadly, though, unfortunately, like, yeah, it's Kino Lorber, so not really, imaginative on disc art, and of course, no reversible cover art, nothing like that. Very simple, very basic, but sound-wise, you do get 5.1 and 2.0, and you do get HDR. There is high dynamic range on here. And I gotta be honest, for this movie, the picture quality is definitely kind of a mixed bag. There are some scenes I think look really good, as like some of the scenes as the movie progresses, and like some of some of the scenes where Cujo does turn fully rabid and goes after Gary, his first victim. The scene, the way the sun going down. And that looked really good. And then also too, you get the real feeling of like dusk. The sun setting, night taking on. Like when Joe Camber is looking for Cujo and he meets his bad fate. Another thing I think did come across pretty well in the 4K transfer is, I mean, obviously this is the story takes place in Castle Rock, Stephen King town, and it's meant to be a it's meant to be a small town, kind of like low income, I guess, and kind of a rundown town. And you do definitely get that rundown look in some of the scenes, and especially like the Camber farmhouse. You definitely tell it's like, I don't know if it's set design or if it was just actual location, but like yeah, the old weathered look of the Camber farmhouse and everything, definitely comes across pretty clear. And then, like I said, just looking at some of the images in the town, some of the areas, you know, um, it definitely looks like a very small kind of rundown town and everything else. Some scenes, like in the beginning, in the scene in the bedroom where Donna and Vic are trying to, they're trying to, really deal with Tad because Tad's having the nightmare. Yeah, that scene looks, I think it was just the way the scene was shot. I don't think it was so much to do with the transfer, but just the way the scene was shot and the film stock they used and everything else. Just that scene really does not benefit from the 4K transfer. It looks, like that saying, it looks like somebody just smeared Vaseline on the camera lens, that kind of a thing, and or maybe that's what they did. I don't know, but just so yeah, just certain elements of this transfer is very hit and miss to me. Um, I would just say, like, yeah, I mean, get it for the bonus features and, and some, like I said, some instances, the 4K definitely does add to it, add to the ambiance and the feel of it. Just not the most impressive 4K I've ever seen, but you know what? I'm still happy to have it. But like I said, yeah, if you had that big box Blu-ray limited edition, yeah, you'd probably be like, nah, I'll stick with this. So, and especially if it comes with all the bonus features that I named here. So, but anyway, so yeah, at the end of the day, I'm still glad Cujo. I'm still glad to get it on 4K, and happy to have it. Then the other one we got here, and I think this one is a bit better. We got Red Dragon, the first and most terrifying chapter in the Hannibal Lecter trilogy. I think that that's debatable. Let's see. I don't mind this movie as much. I wanted to get it because I got both Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs on 4K, so I wanted to have it to complete the trilogy. This one, I got to be honest, if I had to pick between this one and Manhunter, I kind of prefer Manhunter a little bit better. I mean, I appreciate that they remade it so that Hopkins can play Hannibal Lecter one more time, and of course he doesn't disappoint. Edward Norton does make a good Will Graham and stuff, and and I appreciate that they really tried to make this connect to the other two films. Um, but yeah, again, it's very basic. And I don't know new bonus features, I believe. I think it was just imported from the Universal Blu-ray. Audio commentary with director Brett Ratner and screenwriter Ted Talley. Isolated score with audio commentary by Danny Elfman. A director's journey documentary. The Making of Red Dragon featurette, plus 7 more featurettes. Storyboard to final film comparison. Brett Ratner's studio film. 7 deleted scenes, 4 alternate scenes, and 3 extended scenes, and the theatrical trailer. So yeah, I don't think that there's anything. But yeah, this one here, Dolby Vision, and DTS. I think it's same thing. I won't say. I think it's same thing. 5.1, 2.0. Then just your basic kind of thing here. See, that's why I did these. Figure I'd just go ahead and do these two in one video because yes. But now the sound on here is really good, but the one thing that definitely is going to come across very well is Danny Elfman's score, like a lot of movies. Yeah, there are movies on 4K where it's like, I can't hear the dialogue, I can't hear much of the sound effects, but by God, I can hear Elfman's score. And that's not the way it is with this. No, you can hear the dialogue. It's the sound on here is very good. And I do appreciate the picture quality on here. The HDR really does work for this one. And honestly, this is an improvement. I feel it is. You do get that nice juxtaposition between, between like locations and things. Like in the, at the beginning, you do get that kind of very colorful, very warm, kind of summer vibe from Florida when Jack Crawford goes to talk to Will Graham, and then you definitely like you get that really nice juxtaposition. You really get the dark and gloomy and depressing feel of the psychiatric hospital where Lecter has his cell, and you could tell it's like that place would be nasty and dingy and horrible to live in, and it would make perfect sense why Lecter would go to the lengths he did to escape in Red Dragon. and it's very dark and depressing, and it works, you know. And then you go to some of the, well, I think it's Birmingham, and that has more of like a wintry vibe and everything. You get that, really cold, gray, kind of blustery day, and everything. You get the feeling of it, and just certain elements, and you know, just certain colors do pop, like the blue of the ocean and everything else. And so, yeah, I think this one is, a much more agreeable transfer. And I think this probably, I'm sure that the Blu-ray would still suffice, but I still do think that this is a nice improvement. And, I'm really, really happy that I ended up getting this one. And I do hope that, yeah, I'm hoping within the next year, I'm hoping we could see Manhunter making its debut on 4K. I don't know, I know Scream Factory did the Blu-ray years back. I don't know if they're going to do the 4K, or maybe Kino's going to get a hold of it. Who knows? It could be Vinegar Syndrome. Who knows? It's like, the way the rights to these movies jump from one company to the next, who knows who's going to end up doing it? Criterion could end up doing it for all we know. So, just we're going to have to wait and see. Time will tell. But to now have the 3 Lecter movies, I would love to get Manhunter, and of course, this one's going to be a stretch, but yeah, I actually wouldn't mind getting Hannibal Rising on 4K either. I think it'd be kind of nice to get that on 4K, especially after, the actor who played young Hannibal in that movie passed away here not too long ago. So it'd be kind of nice to get that one. Plus, that's a movie I really do think would, I remember just watching it on DVD and it looked really good. And I can imagine that movie would probably benefit from a 4K release. But that's a Miramax title, so that's going to have to go between, we're going to have to figure out either between Paramount or Lionsgate as to who's going to put that one out. So if anybody's going to put it out at all, so only time will tell. But so anyway, so yeah, my final verdict, Red Dragon, if you're a fan of the movie, yeah, it's definitely worth picking up, and it's nice to have it to accompany both, if you got Silence of the Lambs on 4K and you got um, Hannibal on 4K, yeah, it's nice to get this one so you can have it to accompany the other two. And Cujo, I would say, yeah, honestly, it is worth the upgrade. Like I said, some scenes really don't help with the 4K transfer, but certain scenes, especially, like I said, as the movie progresses, and, like I said, some of the later scenes, especially when Cujo goes full rabbit and starts his attack and everything else, it kind of feels like, and also too, like in some of the, like when Cujo is going after Gary, and you see the inside, the dark of the house and everything, and the run down, live down conditions of it and everything. Kind of, I think it does kind of add and kind of give it more of a spooky atmosphere. So I would say, yeah, both of these, they're worth it. And especially if you can get, I think they're still $24.49, I think, on Amazon or whatever. But I would say, yeah, go ahead and get both of these. They're worth it. And good movies, and I'm glad to finally get these on 4K, and that's it. So there you go. So if anybody took the time to watch this, again, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And there's definitely going to be more coming, and especially, with, yeah, I think next week, not going to be too much, but the week after that with, especially on the 7th, yeah, we're going to have some stuff to talk about. But in the meanwhile, I've got other things coming. I still got to do some more of my family-friendly Halloween videos and stuff, so got some other things too. So that's it, everybody. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.